Hello everyone, welcome back to Crowbeak's Gaming Gala, where today we are playing Solstice. Things are exploding. We don't know if it's sabotage. Yanni thinks it's sabotage. We don't know if it's sabotage or malfunction though, and people are worried. This doesn't usually happen. This is a technological marvel. Technological and magical marvel in the middle of the Antarctic. Actually, it's north, so I guess it's Arctic, even though the weather's really bad. Either way, if the city decides to fail at this time of year, used people gonna die. So Galen is asking what else Yanni can tell us about the city. And the answer is not much. Right now, it's not safe. And she would prefer daylight, though daylight is a relative term, since everything inside the city is... Well, I mean, it's far enough north, apparently, that they don't indeed have any, sunlight during the deepest part of winter. But she still needs brighter light. I don't really have much choice, do I? If the system fails during the true winter, we're all going to die. Please don't panic. We all know what we have to do. Let's head back home and let Yanni work. Business as usual, people. I agree. Panic and paranoia are the last things we need right now. Actually, this gives me an idea. I was planning to hold a party to properly welcome our new colleagues. Tomorrow seems like a very good time to do that. Finally, a party! That is very thoughtful of you, Constance. Oh, Constance. Always the perfect hostess. I like the idea. Very well, I'll search the area. Laura, you'd better inform Istvan about all this. Galen, you see what's going on at the inn. I'll go with you, Galen. I would like to invite everyone personally. Welcome to the Jewel of the North, city of parties and random explosions. Yeah! I don't really like parties, but I think I would still like a city of parties and random explosions. We have now gotten past the point where that first preview demo was. Not that it matters. I don't know. It's still part of my experience with the game, and indeed with all of MoaCube's work, began with that Solstice preview demo, that preview build that I did, oh gosh, over a year ago, I think. And so it's a thing that I keep thinking of. So we're definitely on a Yanni chapter now. We've got her wrenches in the background. My worst suspicions received a very tangible confirmation. The system was clearly unbalanced, possibly via intentional sabotage. What's worse? Nobody in the city seemed to understand the gravity of the situation or its underlying implications. Well, almost nobody. It was high time to have a few words with our mysterious doctor. Let's not delay this any longer. It's high time we talked, Yanni. I agree. There's nothing like an explosion to raise questions. Nothing like an explosion to raise questions. That's a really good... That might end up being the title for this episode. I'm glad we're on the same page then. Let me start. This has been bugging me since I found you in the snow, and you've been really dodgy about it. What exactly made you risk your life to get here? You don't strike me as the reckless type. We're gonna lie, because I am trying to bust everything. I came here for a job. What's so strange about that? So a few gold coins are enough to make you risk your life? Come on, I didn't exactly plan to end up a snowman. That was a slight miscalculation. Slight? Listen, as surprising as this may sound, some of us have to eat. The families pay extraordinarily well if you have the right skills. And I'm a very competent technician. Plus, working in this place offers a certain prestige. Pity. I was hoping you'd secretly been contracted to work at the bathhouse. Constance is all alone. She could definitely use some help. It's been pretty heavily implied that her employees that are all gone are, available for sexy times. I'm flattered you think I look good enough for the job. She does, though. Let's see. I still don't understand why you're investigating Lev's disappearance. Why are you looking for him? Does that offer prestige, too? Istvan told me to. I'm gonna go with the truth on that one? Nope, just lies. Lies all the way down. Istvan personally asked me to look for him, and he's not the kind of person who takes no for an answer. But it made me think there might be more to Lev's disappearance. Do you have any idea what it's all about? Istvan ordered his technician to look for the local madman? Sorry, but I'm as stumped as you are. I see. And why are you searching for Lev? Lies all around. Why wouldn't I? Do you see any other entertainment here? As a doctor, I'm also obligated to help my patients. Lev happens to be one of them. Come again? I'm surprised to hear such a carefree spirit accept any form of responsibility. Why did you even come to a place so boring that missing people are its only redeeming quality? That's a good question. Lie. Who wouldn't be interested in this place? Despite all its flaws, I couldn't miss the chance to visit the fabled Jewel of the North. I live for pleasure, adventure, and the feeling you get when you go to sleep without knowing where you'll end up in the morning, you know? No, I don't. And I don't think I want to. It seems we have a common goal, at least. Let's not dwell on personal priorities. We should focus on the task at hand. We need to find Lev. Agreed. 2 amateur investigators are better than 1. Indeed, research shows interdisciplinary teams are much more efficient than separate individuals. Not to mention, way more fun. Just don't mistake this collaboration for trust. I still intend to pay close attention to your every move. Lovely. I thoroughly enjoy being the center of attention. There's a British spelling of center in there. Don't take it personally. Everyone seems to be hiding something in this city. I must be careful. Better safe than sorry. I guess. Why don't you just let me mingle and collect gossip while you focus on the more technical side of things? I think you'll agree that I'm a people person on our little team. So basically you want me to shut up and spend my time locked in my workshop. That's not going to happen. It was just a suggestion. No need to get so defensive. What have you found so far then? A few things. I'll tell you if you promise to share what you know. Of course. I truly want to find Lev, you know. Good. Then let's go through my notes and quickly. I need to pay Istvan a visit soon. I'm glad he's bringing up the diary here because I was just thinking about it. If I remember correctly, if you choose to trust each other, the diary actually comes up in the conversation. But I didn't choose to do that this time. Oh yeah, it looks like he's gonna try to bust it open without the key. Oh, this is awesome. More than just a notebook. It's more like a small treasure box. One with a good lock, too. Interesting. My hands get cold when I touch it. I sense liquid inside. Not water, though. I know it's booby-trapped, but how? This is quality craftsmanship, both mechanical and spiritual. It must have been expensive. I doubt Lev could afford it. He either stole it or he received it as a gift. But it hardly matters. I need to get this thing open and learn as much as I can before things start exploding again. There's no time to mess around with this. Let's see how it likes my forceps and scalpel. I will conduct surgery on the lock, and it will open. Not so tough now, are we? Just one more cut. Oh, shit! Acid ampoules. Bastards. So did you just ruin the book? Didn't get on your hands. Yeah. Training your reflexes. That sounds unpleasant. Is eating through both paper and metal, and so quickly they must have used a highly caustic agent. I just lost the book. This should slow the process down. And nothing. At this rate, it'll be consumed before I get to read anything. Shit! Why was I so reckless? Where are my garden gloves? Maybe I can read a few pages. Oh, here they are. Oh, this is cool. Shit! He's just cussing. Shit, shit, shit. It's not working. You destroyed your best clue. Oh! I'm really happy about this because I, in my quest to completely fail to solve the mysteries, I'm really, or maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll find out the answers to the mystery anyway, playing this way, but in my attempts to do everything wrong, I have successfully destroyed a clue. Kala, how revealing. Found a new way. Hidden path. This is hopeless. This part is clearer. 6, 8, 214. I can't say whether these are calculations or random numbers. An equal sign, I think? And the word next to it is magic. Lev, you poor old man. All your work is dissolved. What a waste. I feel like I'm stuck again. Perhaps I should get a professional opinion. Time to pay Cassia a visit. This courtyard really bothers me. It's almost as if the faculty architects decided a city in the middle of nowhere wasn't worth the effort and made their appearances and made their apprentices finish the job. But I suppose if nobody here is educated enough to notice the keystones don't match, then why bother? But I can't imagine the masters being so careless. Their work ethic would never allow that. Which makes me wonder, if it's not negligence, then what is it? Even considering later rebuilds, this seems rather odd. Wait, so Galen went looking for Cassia, but Cassia just found Yanni. This is interesting. What is she doing here? You know this area is off limits to everyone with the families, right? I'm not everyone. I have permission to investigate this part of the district. Investigate, you say? A major pipe exploded yesterday. I need to assess the state of the city and its systems, in its entirety. I guess you do. Let me join you then. What are we looking for? With all due respect, I've been trained to do this since childhood, whereas your profession is more of the hit it and see what happens variety. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Apparently, right-clicking brings up the menu. Today I learned. She's being rather disdainful here. That's interesting. On my previous playthrough, I don't think I had her interact with Cassia much. On the one hand, you're wrong. On the other, I am feeling like hitting someone. Don't be mad, it's a fact. I am bothered by something construction-related here that you wouldn't understand. If the construction of those walls poses any threat, I need to know about it. Try to explain what you see. Of course, let me summarize all the knowledge accumulated over hundreds of years in one amusing 5-minute tale. Do you even know what a magical architectural style is? I might have heard of it, but I'm not sure. Is it when magic or illusion is used? Ha! Trick question. There is no such thing. No sane person relies on magic in serious matters. See? It's too much for you. Wow, she's so arrogant. I didn't see this side of her in my previous playthrough. This is great. Besides, what's bothering me is a matter of aesthetics. Nothing for you to worry about. Yanni, I'm being patient because I believe everyone should be allowed their fair share of crazy. But I also need to make sure everyone is safe. If you won't speak, I'll sit here with the book I was planning to read, and I'll watch you. I'll follow you for as long as it takes me to understand what you're doing. I'm not sure you'd like that. Fine. Look over there and pay attention to the keystones. The one on the left and the one on the right. See how the flow is broken? No. The stone pattern reflects star constellations. The decorations represent the annual cycle. Oh, come on. This is like playing Spot the Difference in a children's book. So someone botched the work and the keystones are different. Why do we care about that? My first thought was that someone destroyed something and tried to hide it. Perhaps the lamppost was one in a series of incidents. I see. You think we have a saboteur hiding somewhere in the city? I used to. Now I'm not sure. From what I see here, everything is original, built the same time as the rest. Any chance this is accidental? I trust you, but very low. Unlike the local architects, the faculty masters wouldn't make such a mistake. Did Sarn ask about it? He didn't. Then he must have known the reason. This is supposed to attract the attention of a trained eye, so something must be hidden here. Let's look closer, let's look closer then. Bad pause. Let's look closer then. Should I expect some sort of safe? A message, or perhaps a trap? If I knew, I wouldn't be standing here like an idiot. I don't see anything. Maybe we should push something. Or pull? A brilliant plan. I can see why they made you chief of the guard. I don't hear you volunteering any better ideas. I've had enough of searching at random. This is not what the wise do. I'm off to get maps from Istvan. If this design is intentional, maybe it'll be mentioned in them. If you say so. I'm still not sure why this bothers you so much, but I won't stop you. You can go. And I'll get back to patrolling empty streets. What a mess! How can anyone work in such an environment? Discipline of thought should be visible in every aspect of one's actions. If that's true, Istvan's science must have gone mad. But this telescope is clearly faculty technology. The best there is. He must be serious about his pursuit of astronomy. It's got some pretty cool designs on it. These instruments cost a fortune, but he doesn't even clean them. Let's check it out. Seems custom made. Weird design, though. It's as if the reasoning behind it skipped a beat? I didn't get this the first time I played this. She didn't sit there analyzing his telescope. And it had a branch. It showed that this is a branch option. But I don't know what I did to cause it. It has the best parts one can find, but they aren't suited to each other. This spin clearly has more money than knowledge. Makes me wonder what crazy device hides behind that curtain. What do you think you're doing here? You should be fixing the city, not disturbing my studies. We spoke about this yesterday. I need to see the city plans first. Before you get to what's important, like the lamppost that blew up yesterday. If you're going to question my every move, this will take forever. Do I really need to explain every basic thing to you? Only if you want to get anything done in this city. I need to get to the main control chamber for accurate readings. Every other access point gives only a sliver of control. I've been ruling this city for over a decade. This is my first time hearing about a control chamber. My guess is the architects wanted to protect you from yourselves. Your politics don't always put the wisest on top. The plans are on the table for you. Are you telling me your secret chamber is just listed there? The plans are on the table? I must be misremembering something. The layer showing the system, along with all its access points, is written in faculty code. Remember those strange symbols? No. Show me. What the? It's missing! Okay, then I wasn't misremembering. I was remembering that she wouldn't get the information she needed out of this conversation. And she doesn't. Did you give it to someone? Who else had access to these? What are you insinuating, kid? The plans were kept safe in the library archives downstairs. Access to that area is restricted to family members. And no one would know how to read your damn code or even what it's all about. It would indeed require considerable knowledge to decipher. But don't tell me only the families are allowed in. I just entered undisturbed. Who else could have taken the plans? You were invited because you've proven your identity and the guards know you're to be trusted. To a point. Do you have any other trusted visitors that could freely walk in? You are testing my patience. Trust is not something I give lightly. I know this is hard for you to understand, but working outside of the main control chamber is like building a bridge with your bare hands. The thief took my main tools. Making excuses already? Find what caused the explosion, fix it, and never bother me again. Can you do that? Honestly? I'm not sure. Hopefully I'll know more after I examine the marketplace. Since I need to focus on finding the access point, I have to rely on Galen to find Lev. Would you mind if I shared some of my knowledge with him? He's already engaged himself. Huh, an interesting choice. There's certainly more to our young doctor than meets the eye, isn't there? Unless you chose him because of some infatuation. Is that why you ask? It's not a matter of his looks, but his education. Something people here are in dire need of. I do not base my decisions on emotions. I'm asking about Galen because I want to be objective. He seems trustworthy enough, but I don't know him well. You know a lot about those who are allowed to enter this town, so I thought it couldn't hurt to ask you for your opinion. Galen seems a very capable doctor, if a tad young. It was almost a miracle that he cured you. If he wished you harm, he already had the chance to act. Yet he's managed to help you, Slava, and a couple others since he came. All signs suggest he's reliable. He could be of much use if you let him be. Now this whole bit of conversation is something you don't get if you trust Galen in the first place. Because she doesn't need to ask him for advice, much less find out what his advice would be. And it's neat. I think it's neat that Istvan, when asked for an objective view of Galen, gave one that is... It's pretty comprehensive, considering how little they've interacted. So does he have someone watching Galen? You can't imagine how thrilled I am that you liked it. Now leave me with my books, will you? Sure. Wait! That volume there. I've seen those symbols. Could you tell me what that book is about? I can help you with it, if you wish. It's my diary, and if you helped me with it, I'd have you killed afterwards. My assumption was sound. Everyone makes mistakes. I meant to ask what the symbol on it means. It's the sign of the artisan that made it. It's on all of my notes. I thought I saw it on a key. I gave one such diary to Slava. It came with a lock and key. If you so much as think about stealing something this private, think again. So this is fun. So she just found out that the key goes to a diary. She still doesn't know Galen has the diary or that he destroyed it. I guess had would be a better word. Good. Enough chit-chat. This city was meant to be everlasting, and now it falls apart like a cheap toy. If I find out the faculty is a fraud, or that they've sent an incompetent technician, I'll take action. Starting with you. And on that note, we're gonna end here. He's threatening her, and I don't like it. Anyway, if you're enjoying the game, I hope you will consider purchasing it. You can get it on Steam or off Steam from the developer. It's available for Mac and Windows, and information on how to get it will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.